What's good, everybody, man? It's your boy Dudley Hyuga, back at it again with another video, man. And today we are here to witness some of the craziest stories that have been going around the internet. And to be honest with you, I don't know what's going on. I know a little bit, I think, but yeah, man, the Amber Heard and Johnny Depp case, man. Ooh, a lot of things been said, a lot of things happened. Both sides might be true, both sides might be false, but so far, it seems like the internet believe that Amber Heard is mostly in the wrong because her stories and some statements about donation versus pledging is going out of control, man. But anyways, man, before we get to the video, man, you guys already know what to do. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button for more amazing videos, man. But anyways, without further ado, let's get straight into this video, man.
I've just handed to Mr. Rottenborn and Your Honor an opposition that we prepared before we had the benefit of seeing Ms. Heard's affirmative motion to strike, but I think we've anticipated the arguments made.
Amber Heard and Johnny Depp's relationship has been a roller coaster, from being a happy couple and getting married to ending up in court against each other. And their trial just keeps getting more and more interesting with new evidence coming every day. And it seems that this finally got to Amber, and some recent developments in the case have left Amber enraged. So what really happened? The trial...
I don't know what happened, but so far, man, it seems like most of her stories and most of her witnesses' stories do not collaborate with her. And there's probably sometimes there's drastic differences. Like, bro, there's obviously the same thing for Johnny Depp as well, but I don't know why. But I don't think they talk about that much. Maybe because even though there are some differences, but most of his stories aligned versus hers and her sister and her other witnesses. I'm like, bro, I don't know, man. I don't know. But yeah.
Of the century.
Let's see what she got to say today.
Two actors finding each other and falling in love seems like a match made in heaven, right? But things are never how they appear. Amber and Johnny sure had their honeymoon phase, but it didn't take long for their marriage to fall apart. After all, their marriage only lasted 1.5 years before they got divorced. Their divorce wasn't a simple and drama-free one. Amber filed for divorce, claiming that Johnny had been physically aggressive towards her, where most recently he allegedly threw a phone at her, which left a bruise on her face. But then the Los Angeles police said that no such thing had taken place that night.
So the police came to the house and they said nothing happened. But yet there's a bruise on her face. So if the police came to Johnny Depp's house and they didn't report it, then what's going on? Wait, didn't they have also a body cam footage as well? Somebody is in the wrong, and I don't think it's Johnny Depp, man. I don't know what's going on, but let's see what
team said Amber was attempting to secure a premature financial resolution by alleging abuse. No one knew who to believe, but still almost no one was on Team Johnny initially. Clearly things have changed.
Yeah, with the Me Too movement back in the day, that was very aggressive. Obviously, some people were in completely the wrong, and some people like Johnny Depp just got caught in the crossfire of a false allegation. Allegedly. Yes, I'm kind of biased so Johnny Depp, but I'm trying to keep a neutral understanding of both sides. But yeah, bro, the stories that been coming out, man, it's just not aligning with her, man. Like, don't get me wrong, I want justice. Like, bro, when you get abused, you have to report it. I understand that, but when you make false allegations, bro, that could ruin somebody's whole career. Come on. There has to be consequences. There has to be consequences for both sides.
Then, after a restraining order and a lot of drama, the divorce finally happened in 2017. They agreed on Amber getting a divorce settlement of $7 million, which she would be donating to 2 charities of her choice. The couple also came out with a joint statement saying, "Our relationship was intensely passionate and at times volatile, but always bound by love. Neither party has made false accusations for financial gain." And they both went their own ways, or so Johnny thought. In 2018, over a year after their divorce was finalized, Amber published an op-ed that she wrote for the Washington Post. Amber wrote, "I kept quiet. I did not expect filing complaints to bring justice, and I didn't see myself as a victim. Then 2 years ago, I became a public figure representing DV, and I felt the full force of our culture's wrath for women who speak out." Even though Johnny's name wasn't mentioned anywhere in the article, it seems clear that it was all about him, especially since she referred to herself as a public figure. Meanwhile, Johnny's representatives think that it contains a clear implication that Mr. Depp is a domestic abuser, which is categorically and demonstrably false. Johnny Depp was the star of some of the biggest hit movies, like Edward Scissorhands.
That's the thing, though. It is. I don't know if it's false, cause obviously, but it seems most of his case though, all of his exes never admit that he hit them. So why are you the only one that he hit? That's what like what about you that trigger him? Because apparently all of his exes and pretty much most of your own witnesses suggest that they've never seen Johnny hit you. So I'm confused. But the only person that so far have been on your side is your sister. It says your sister. Bro, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm trying to stay optimistic, but man, the case for Johnny Depp seems a high chance. But in this what you call in this day and age, you never know. Johnny Depp might be right and still get to call. He still might lose the case, cause bro, it is what it is. That's how this society is nowadays. But
other hand, Donnie Brasco and all the Pirates of the Caribbean sequels, so his career was pretty impressive. He was even named People's Sexiest Man Alive twice. Everyone loved him, and we don't blame them. Johnny had both the looks and the talent, but unfortunately things went downhill after the op-ed was published. Johnny struggled to get any kind of work. He had to take pay cuts, and he lost a $22.5 million deal he had with Disney. He lost his role as Captain Jack Sparrow and even Grindelwald. According to Johnny's lawyer,
I don't know. I don't think I've seen this movie, but Captain Jack definitely. Oh, there we go. Camera freezing. But yeah, Captain Jack Sparrow. I've seen that. I like what you call his acting.
he suffered an estimated loss of around $50 million after the article. Amber,
That's why he's suing 100 you call 50 million. And then why is Amber Heard suing what you call 100 million though? He's suing 50 million because he actually lose $50 million based because of the story that she posted. Allegedly the false allegations. We don't know until, but it's not looking good for her. I'm like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, man. I don't know, man. I want Johnny Depp to kind of win low key because he was definitely falsely accused for 6 years, lost a lot of opportunities. Like, bro,
on the other hand, wasn't that well known before she met Johnny. She had a few roles here and there, but nothing big enough to catch the eye of the public. It's no wonder she landed her biggest role in Aquaman after her marriage with Johnny. And we aren't surprised that everyone thinks she was just using Johnny for fame and money. One fan tweeted, "Amber used Johnny because of who he is. She's famous.
Well, she is reading it.
Hungry, desperate for fame and money." One fan tweeted, "Amber used Johnny because of who he is. She's fame hungry, desperate for attention. Everything's got to be about her. When things didn't go her way, she tried to set him up." And another fan said, "You telling me that Johnny lost a bunch of projects because of the issue when there wasn't even a trial yet? And Amber gets to have screen time in Aquaman even after the whole world sees her clownery in the trials? Well, Johnny had enough of that. He lost everything. So what more did he have to lose? That's why he filed a defamation lawsuit against Amber seeking $50 million. Of course, Amber...
And I bet you, even if he wins, that shit's not gonna be posted throughout the news channels. That was called constantly picturing him as a sexual abuser to the world. Like, bro. But they probably will nowadays because they see they're wrong. And even if they don't, the internet will. YouTube gonna be there. Instagram gonna be there. TikTok gonna be there. Just, bro, sometimes, man, it's just like, I don't know, man. Yes, bro. I don't
Amber
know.
followed with a countersuit right after. She asked to be granted immunity for Johnny's complaint and $100 million for compensatory damages. The trial finally started, and Johnny Depp took the witness stand himself, saying that Amber's claims were disturbing and not based in any species of truth. Finding a way out. All of this evidence against Amber definitely...
Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you. I like your editing style. Well, I like your editing style. You might be the editor to my fault for assuming, but man, I ain't gonna lie, the music, like you hit. Hold on, let me play it one more time.
Finding a way
the build up and then the drop.
All of this evidence against Amber definitely got her a little scared. It seems that she doesn't trust her team and her own case that much because right in the
oh yeah, bro, I ain't gonna lie. When her lawyer was like Egyptian, and he just object to the question that he asked himself. So far, I've seen Johnny Depp team did the same thing, but I think objection, permission to strike after yes. That means you object what you call. It's like whatever they say after the word yes. Like for example, right? You said Dudley Hyuga. Why were you on a break? I was on no. That's too specific. It needed to be a yes or no question. Dudley, you got, are you told? Yes, and I am. Yes, and I am blah blah blah. Whatever you say yes, and then you say I am this, they're gonna completely erase it from their record, basically. Well, I'm not a lawyer. I'm just giving what I think it is. All right, guys. Calm down. Calm down in the comments. All right, calm down.
Middle of the trial, her legal team motioned for dismissal of the lawsuit. That's a little suspicious, especially since that happened right after Johnny's team wrapped up with their witness list and rested their case. It was Amber's turn to take the stand next, so of course she wanted a little suspicious. In the middle of the trial, her legal team motioned for dismissal of the lawsuit. That's a little suspicious, especially since that happened right after Johnny's team wrapped up with their witness list and rested their case. It was Amber's turn to take the stand next, so of course she wanted to do anything to prevent that. Amber's attorney, Ben Rottenborn.
Oh, yeah. I don't know what happened there, but the cross-examination from Camille Vasquez, you might as well call her fucking, what's his name? Barris, my boy, because she hokkai'd her whole story, boy. She was like, did you say you was gonna donate? Did you say you did donate the 7 million to the charities that you proclaimed that you were going to, or you pledged that you were going to? You said, not yet. Hawkeye? Bro, I ain't gonna lie, that was crazy.
Was the one who made the case about why the lawsuit should be dismissed, saying that Johnny's side doesn't have enough to prove defamation. If you really thought so, why would you even ask for a dismissal, though?
Yeah, before they even fully, complete the court.
I think we're all clear that the sole issue here is whether Amber Heard can be held liable to Mr. Depp for defamation arising from the 2018 op-ed and the 2018 op-ed alone.
He then continued by saying that to establish this, Johnny has to prove that the statements in the op-ed were both false and defamatory. Ben was making his case on all the evidence that was presented by their team. He even used Johnny's personal experience with abuse as a child against him. Since Johnny testified that abuse comes in different forms, like emotional and verbal, then according to Amber's lawyer, that means in the end, despite all evidence, Johnny is the one to blame.
If Mr. Depp abused Miss Heard, physically, verbally...
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. She could have won the court case if she did not give such outlandish, graphic, details of what allegedly happened to her, bro. If she just stated at the word abuse, because abuse could be emotional, emotional, verbal, and physical, right? And she just went with physical and outlandishly just gave a story that people was like, what? You telling me all that happened and nobody never seen a scratch or a mark and nothing on you? Nothing to show that you got beaten up that badly to the point they were like, they should call 911. Nobody seen it? That's why it's like, yo, yeah, if she just stick to that, the baseline of abuse, she probably would have won the court case again. But
emotionally or psychologically, even one time, then she wins on those claims. Then she wins. It's that simple.
But what about the headline of Amber's op-ed? We mentioned that the title was "I Spoke Up Against and Faced Our Culture's Wrath." That has to change. The title itself claims that there was SV involved there as well. Johnny's lawyer Benjamin Chu said,
"This statement could reasonably imply that the violence Ms. Heard spoke up against was in fact perpetrated by Mr. Depp. Mr. Depp produced several credible witnesses and documents proving that Ms. Heard was implying that he committed sexual violence against her."
But Amber's team's response to this was that Amber didn't write the title herself, and that Johnny had no...
And then there was a tweet that she literally stated, in her own words, "I just published blah, 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 blah." And she, hyperlink or linked it to her Twitter, and then that's how they got her slipping, bro. They caught her lacking with that one tweet alone. I'm like, bruh. But she could have won that court case again, even though she looked like she was wrong. And most people in the world believe that she is wrong. She set him up. She could have won that court case if she did not, just went with her. Like, bro, she could have won. She could have won if she didn't take it too far. Like, good thing sometimes justice will prevail, man. Sometimes justice will prevail.
Evidence that Amber did the op-ed with a bad intention. However, it seemed that she was taking all the credit for it on Twitter back in 2018 when the article came out. Amber herself tweeted a link to the article saying, "Today I published this op-ed in the Washington Post about the women who are channeling their rage about violence and inequality into police."
Yeah, you see, that's the tweet. "Today I published this op-ed She literally claimed it for herself, and then that's the link, right? And was it Amber Heard? I spoke against blah 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 violence and face. I don't want to say the word because obviously the person that I'm watching the video from don't want to put the word in there, so I don't want to put myself at risk either. An opening, like, bro, yeah.
Political strength, despite the price of coming forward. To which someone replied, "Pretty proud of this piece at the time, but don't want to say you wrote it now." But Amber's attorney continued to stand his ground and finished with,
She's not the abuser, and if the case moves forward, she and her witnesses will put on even more evidence of the physical abuse she suffered at the hands of Mr. Depp.
Johnny's lawyer was pretty frustrated with
Oh, damn. She did it to herself. She did it to herself. Because at the beginning, they both agreed, like, verbal, emotional, and physical abuse, right? And then she made that statement about physical, sexual, violence. And then he's like, damn, now I gotta put myself in a box. And in that box, I gotta prove that he did I gotta prove that he did what she said he did. Like, damn, yeah. She set herself in this court case, she set herself up.
Amber at this point and decided to be straightforward with his case.
Mr. Depp has come forward in his case in chief with multiple credible witnesses, documents, and authentic tape recordings of Ms. Heard herself, not only satisfying all of the requisite elements of his claim for defamation, including actual malice, but also going the extra mile of showing that Ms. Heard physically abused him. She's the abuser in this courtroom.
The motion to dismiss the case before Amber takes the stand tells you everything you need to know. But in the end, despite how much Amber wanted the case to be,
they wanted to motion to strike the defamation claim before she took the stand. To be honest with you, I don't know. I'm not a lawyer, so I don't know how the court system, the sequence of what happened. It's like, what? But at the same time, it does kind of sound suspect before she get on the stand, though.
She's the abuser in this courtroom.
the motion to dismiss the case before Amber takes the stand tells you everything you need to know. But in the end, despite how much Amber wanted the case to be thrown out, the judge decided against it. Another win for Johnny's team. After looking at all the evidence, she denied the dismissal, saying that the weight of that evidence is up to the fact finders. It's all on the jury's hands now to decide if they are Team Amber or Johnny. Apparently, this wasn't the first time Amber had tried to drop this defamation lawsuit. In 2021, Amber and her team filed the motion not once but thrice to dismiss the lawsuit. But it didn't work out back then either because Judge Penny Azcarate served them with a disapproval notice. It seems that Amber knew she was going to lose ever since the beginning, and this was her last try at dismissing the case. Now she has no other option but to take the stand and show the world who she really is. As we wait for more news on the trial, don't forget to watch this other video.
Damn. Ooh, you got me though. I am definitely interested in that video. Whew. But anyways, man, thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment down below for what you want me to react to next. If you want to watch me react to this video next, hit that like button, man. Comment down below the Golden Family, the Golden Family, and I'll react to it. But anyways, we are